Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rossology, and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. This is right back where we left off, and ready, set, fish! Let's do it! I like fishing. I haven't been fishing in a long time. My dad and my stepmom and my step family, they own a cottage down in, there's a Lake Schaefer, Indiana, by where Indiana Beach is, if any of you know Indiana at all for some fucking reason. And we have a cottage down there.
Well,
we used to fish
for
all the time.
It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay. Well, it's very dark. Can I... Well, what's the puzzle? It's just very dark in there. Can I hit this thing again? I can. What if... Can I hit it? Hit it to close and run in before it closes? Up, 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 up. Well, now I'm in here. Aha, now there's a lever on this side.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
Hey,
we're going to see it a lot.
These triple dots, they were in the, not Counter-Strike, but Whisper. They were in that Whisper level. And don't forget that solution, so... When I played the Stanley Parable, that was something I tried to do all the time. Close door and run in before the door would close all the way. I don't know if I completed my statement in the last episode. The Stanley Parable is what inspired the play that I wrote that's actually being performed by a local playhouse.
You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright. Now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Before I do that, I just want to finish my statement real quick. I want to wait till my channel has a little bit more of a following, per se, to play the Stanley Parable because of how important that game is to me. And, actually, since this is made by the same people that made the Stanley Parable, if I choose not to press enter right now, will something happen? Like, is this narrator going to yell at me? Oh, it just, what? It just did it for me since I didn't hit enter, it just did it. This is nuts. Can I jump off?
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing.
Wow.
I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea.
That's nuts.
In the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer
Dude, this is nuts.
Either way, I think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing,
God, look
or
how
even
much
that
there
you're
is.
missing anything. That's not your role as a player.
Oh my God!
If your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Wow, this is awesome. Oh shit, we're back here again. Wait, can we go backwards? No. The last one said, "Hello, welcome. You are about to enter. You are now exiting." What?
Aha. So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Wow. So, what he meant to do is that entering one, and then the Stairs game, the puzzle game, then the exiting? The Great and Lovely Descent. So, we're going to be going down? Ooh! This is a nice place. We're moving awfully slow, I feel like. Is this a hill? Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Alright.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So, in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
I can't really tell what that word is. Strut?
To make all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source.
That's what
like all
Valve
engines,
uses, I think.
Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Nope. I want to explore up here a little more.
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
I guess we have to go down that little downstairs area. Oh no, there is an upstairs that I can get to. Haha! Fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and head to that downstairs. Is this a restaurant? It looks like one. What does this say? The streetwise fool. Is that what that says up there? Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I thought that the two E's were like a U, and I couldn't discern what word it wanted to make there. All right, the street. Get in the fucking door. Get. Let's head into this MC Escher painting. Wow. Hup. Wait, can I fall off this and just? Oh dear Lord. Okay. Oh, I can just. Land, land, land. No, 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 no. Land. Land on something. Land on something. Oh. Okay. Ooh, what's down here? Ooh, what? It's like we're in a little subway terminal type thing. Like, you know, like the Grand Central Station? That's kind of what I feel like. I've actually never been to New York, so I'm just basing that off of... Okay. I guess I'll come into here. I'm not super comfortable right now. I'm very uncomfortable right now, actually, and I don't know why. I'm not super claustrophobic, but I just am not comfortable being... Shit. Okay, I guess I'll go this way then. Fuck this. Okay. Can I get off? Can I... you know what, bus driver, this... looks like I have to go this way.
This prison,
well, what
funny
the fuck?
enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
I appreciate that, mister. Oh, no, 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 I didn't want to...
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible?
That makes sense.
And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else.
Wow.
Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, this Coda is such a fucking troll. Hey, you want playable games? Here's hundreds of them where you can't do anything. Hey, here's the triple dots again. What the fuck? Is that like his signature? I hope they bring that up
It's the
somewhere.
puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Up. That's strange.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise
so
I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
I appreciate it. This is fucking crazy. Let's see what's through here, I suppose. Hello? I am here. How are you today? Is this a bathhouse type thing again? No. Listen. You there. Did you come from up
Here,
above?
Coda
What was
begins
up
using
there?
a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Yes, there was a world stamped with whiteness. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there were these floating colored blocks. I'm gonna go with number 2 because I feel like that's more what they wanted for this game. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, number 1. Again, perfect. Now please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. Well, I didn't solve it. Someone else let me in. Trust me, you don't want to get over there. So do we not want them to know the answer? I mean, obviously none of my choices are the right answer, so I'm going to go with number 3, I guess, because, like, you don't want to go up there. That's shitty up there. But I do. We need to get up there. Do you understand? It's the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. I promise you, there is nothing I want more. Oh, shit, their heads are rotating. Did they say anything else besides listen? Oh, shit, they say speak or listen on them. Oh. Hi there. Well, now what do I do? Do I leave? Bye. Okay. Oh, there's another group of them. Hi. Listen. Speak. Hello, how did you get here? Was there a pet? Yes, do you want to know how to solve it? No, I've been right here the entire time. Well, yeah, there's a puzzle. No, we actually find the blank space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Why would I care about the space between the doors? I don't actually recall it. Like, in between the two puzzle doors? I don't remember there being a hell of a lot there. I remember it being dark. Don't worry, I'm sure you will visit it again soon. Be sure to pay close attention. I will. Like, for sure I will. So now if I need to look in between. But it's... That hits me a little funny, because isn't it dark in between that puzzle?
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
I was talking. So, was there something actually in between in that little puzzle? Ooh, this is awfully ominous. Oh, are we outside? Looks like we're about to enter, like, a Gmod map. Nope, this is definitely not a Gmod map.
It's a lamppost. Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out.
Really?
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
Okay.
We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind
this one,
them.
I very much so like this one,
And as we
actually
go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Let's head into the next one. Let's not dilly-dally. Yay! Next one. So let's see, what's the timeline for this one? Are you going to give me a little shoopity? April 2009, so we were just in November 08, I think. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. All notes you see are left by other players. Is that real? Are these notes actually left by other players? Nice room. Not. Got him! So can I leave a note? I want to leave a note.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up.
So many notes.
I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention. I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
The guy over there wrote much
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Do you feel like a hero yet? This is nuts. This game is noise.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
What did you do to find fun? I'm king of the world! Oh shit, I didn't think I could fall from there. I thought I was gonna put an invisible wall in front of me again. This is... jeez, if I could find the right words to describe this, I fucking would. Balls! And these are all done by Coda. How is there wood and grass and concrete here? What the fuck? Okay, I'm not even gonna shit, this is... So, goodness, I want to read all of these, but I guess I'm gonna skip... I'm just gonna kind of glance past them. I can assure you guaranteed there's an acorn somewhere here in this place. And the sailors are looking for it? What the fuck? What sailors? What acorn? So, this guy Coda wanted you to think that other people wrote these notes? But actually he wrote all of them. Then why? So, these are like his inner thoughts? Nothing there. We'll go back. Don't listen to that guy. He's a dick. Free t-shirt? I would love a free t-shirt. Well, how can we open this door? Oh, there's stuff over here. Someday I'll meet the person who made this. You made this, Kodo. What? Whatever. Okay. No, I don't hear any chimes. What the shit? I'm sorry. I have to just start going past it. This is way... Welcome. Congratulations. I don't really know where to go with this. Is this where I get off? I failed to write anything. If you want to pause and read some of these, go ahead. I'm sorry that I'm not going to read... Whoa, I want to read that one. Stop, turn back, proceeding further will only result in misery. So I'll try to at least hit all of them. I don't know, I feel like hitting all of them is something... Oh, Jesus, there's so fucking many. Oh, I feel like I'm just wasting so much time, but I have to get all of them. I have to change their color, at least. I need someone to talk to. Is this legitimately like Coda crying out for help? Like, don't listen to the other notes. Like, I need someone to talk to. I'm not safe. Oh man, this puts me in a weird feeling. What is up with this? I saw a person walking. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Like, there's no purpose to any of these games. Alright, what do you guys start to say here? There must be a reason for it, though. Yes, there must be a reason for this game. His terrible secret, he kept it well. What secret? Is it Coda's secret? No, you didn't beat the game. Coda, you made the game. More room?
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
We need to look into
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Do you hear the voices? Oh, this is like what Charles Xavier must have felt like when he was first getting his powers. Downward!
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Alrighty then, so here's the puzzle again. Does this puzzle have a solution? Oh my god, I've been here for literally an hour. Help! Help! This doesn't make sense. The second door won't open. Shit, how do I solve it? Developer, answer please.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
So is this dude trying to like make some grand, elaborate fucking epiphany about this dude's random games? Oh, well, there's only one more note left, it looks like. So, in going through that... Hi? What is that noise? How do I leave this? Oh, is it a typewriter? It sounds like a typewriter. It's very loud. Oh, yeah, these are typewriters. Hey, the lamppost. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me. Why are you having so much difficulty? Speak. 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 How do I speak? I went to a typewriter. I don't know how. How do I... Porn stars die.
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Okay. Porn stars die too. Well, this is a nice place. Why is this called Porn Stars Die Too? Where am I going? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where did I come from? Cotton-eyed Joe. Are you fucking me? Are we back outside in this fucking place?
This is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. The furniture's gone. What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about a TV with surround sound, refrigerator, a giant hole in the ground? Giant hole in the ground! That's a table. Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? That's a pretty huge picture of a horse. I really like a washing machine. 10 stoves end up on the wall. Picture of a horse. I said a picture of a horse. I think we should light up this room a bit. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I'm thinking 10 by 12 recessed lighting, 6 inches soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. Put in live Tesla corner. Yes, I would love a live Tesla coil in each corner. Fuck you, I don't want a fucking lamp. A tape. I have a table. Who are you? We're exactly doing this room. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making a difference. Tables were invented in 1935. Number 2. No, I said number 2, you dingleberry. Whatever.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
What the fuck is going on?
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
So now we're in the same prison. Hello, please walk forward. I can do that. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table, okay? Good. Go over the photo frame and turn it slightly. There's the triple dot again. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off and turn it back on. Off, on. Now go to the left side sofa. Move it over a little. Finally touch the shelves. That's it! In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. So, go back to the beginning. Return. So now I'll be back in one of the other prisons of a different level? Well, I seem to be trapped in here.
Now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Aww.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside, and the outside is the inside.
What the fuck?
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen more. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work.
And for
what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Everything's upside down.
Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
Was it the last one? Or is it
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Okay. I see the lamppost, but isn't the lamppost the end of the game? I'm confused. But that's okay. Let's head towards it, I suppose. What the fuck is going on in this game, man? It's so I honestly have no words to say that'll be coherent, as you could fucking tell. Okay. Hi, I can't move. Hello? Hello. It's me. Hey, it's me! I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? I'm in California, where we used to be. So you're trapped in this prison too? Yep. I was in the furniture maze. Yes.
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone he knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
You feel me? So do I feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then it'll be exactly the same as before. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. It actually does change. I don't feel like the same person. Well, me personally as Ross playing the game, no, I don't feel any different because I'm playing the beginner's guide. But if I'm thinking as the character, which is the character's already in the prison, yes, it would feel different to experience everything I just experienced being in the prison and now being out of the prison and everything that's happened. So I'm actually going to go with number 2. I do feel different. And maybe, yeah, that'll be comforting for Coda to hear. Exactly, that's so nice to hear. That makes me feel happy, and that's what I want. Age just kind of does that, you know? I'm still me, but I'm not somehow. Remember to enjoy being who you are right now. It won't last. Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to go with number 3 again because I feel like I just want to make Coda feel better. I feel like he's got something like twisted in his head. I'm gonna go with number 3. Just live life, man. Enjoy it. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No. Did I? No, I didn't get a phone call. No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. I mean, I guess number 2? I don't know. What? That will free me? How does that work? I don't know. Listen, you can't know until you're out. I promise it works. Just tell me how you feel. It will make sense. Let's go with it will make sense. Very comforting, very trust me, I'm a doctor kind of thing. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. That I'll just keep making prisons for the rest of my life. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
Why?
After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
And he can only trust himself.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice. Alright, I'm actually going to end this episode here as well. August 2009. Oh, so we're in Chapter 10, The House. I don't know! This game is... Fuck it. Just go right to the outro. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know. Thank you guys for deciding to spend a little bit of time with me today, and I'll see you next time. God, what the fuck's going on in this game? Drinking me some milk.